17, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, B.J. Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And looking to throw, Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards. The coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Lady!
Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now it's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Give them a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3. Maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held out the cut a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. He ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Motion, motion, motion.
Here's Penix. And complete to Drake London. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
The
call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
7, Rams 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get Scott up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Blue 60.
Stafford. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Ready. 280. 59.
To throw is Stafford. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams' 41-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Okay, break.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. 10 yards there, and a first down for the Falcons. The Falcons at 9-6 now. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To the air, Penix. And that'll be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they felt the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Coup for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Falcons 14, Rams 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Play action. Stafford. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to have to 2 guys.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with a football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jalen Walker, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. In motion goes the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. The Falcons send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defense,
what's going on with the defense?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Got a man, it's London. Still moving. Still going. He's on his way. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 78 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that's incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. Jalen Walker on the coverage.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got more complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Adams the man in motion right. Stafford looks to throw again. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Williams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here now, 2nd and 4. Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And it makes the score 21-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Granted by the Luxon, that's up the highest metric. The city just...
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least in the field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons! Darnell Mooney as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Bradley Pinion set
So
to
not
kick
much
off.
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. It across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break, Stanford. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Sheds off the tackle.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll fake the give. Now Stanford. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. and it's second down. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Stafford. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. James Pierce able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Agnew now to return. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it will be Falcon football.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And here he'll be brought in a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Robinson with another carry. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. And now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
1st down, Rams.
They're not liking the look. They'll change the play. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
180.
To throw is Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now an injury timeout, and that is Devontae Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack goes to Chris Barnes. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
The tackle made at the 12.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's going to be under rest the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's still on his feet. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, 88 yards. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
Rams 20.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Falcons are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Crew, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
38, Rams 20.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter.